Hello friends, welcome to part 116 of Laravel Development Event e-commerce series. In this part, we are going to work on the tax GST management in our Laravel 12 e-commerce website. So let's start. So far, we have done that. We have completed their shipping charges, and but we have not done any kind of product taxes. But we have already added these product taxes. If you remember, in the products add edit product module in the admin panel, and here I'm going to show you that we are already taking the GST inside this. Okay, GST in percentage for every product. Okay, so we are already taking the product GST for every product, and we are adding it. It can be 6%, it can be 12%. Okay, for every product, we are adding the GST in percentage, and its column that we have already added in the products table. You can see the GST column in the beginning. We have already added it product under underscore GST. This is the column, and I'm going to show you its double type as well. It's the double. Okay, so product GST column is already there in the products, and now we are going to add this column inside the orders table and also order underscore items table. Okay, so both these table we are going to update, and also we are going to show this one in the checkout. Once the user clicks, will add the products in cart and will reach here in the checkout page. Here, along with the shipping charges, we are also going to show here the taxes. Okay, tax charges, or simply the VAT charges. Okay, here that is going to add in the same way like we are adding the shipping charges. Okay, to the subtotal. So let's start. Let's follow the steps that you can find under video. First of all, we are going to update uh, orders as well as the orders underscore items table migration. Okay. So next time, if we will run that PHP artisan migrate fresh seed command, these migration will automatically get run. Okay. Create orders table, and here I'm going to add the taxes column after shipping before total. Here I'm going to add here the taxes column, and we will keep the 10 to decimal. Okay, and also I'm going to open here the create order item table, and here we are going to add the two columns. One is the product GST, and another one is the product GST amount. Product GST will have the that same percentage that we are adding in products table, and this one product GST amount is the amount. It's not the percentage, it's the actual amount that we are going to charge for that particular ordered product. Okay, so this one we are going to add this product GST after the price, and we are going to add here the float for this product GST. We are going to add the float. This one is not required for this, and one more column I'm going to add here, and that I'm going to name it like product GST amount. Okay, and here this one is same 10 2. Okay, so this one we are going to add after the product GST. So these two columns we have added. So all these columns we are going to manually add in these tables, because we are not running the PHP artisan migrate fresh seed command, and also we have not altered the table. Otherwise we can alter the table with migration as well, but that will just make the things complex. So we are not using any kind of alter command in our project. Okay, just the migration command. So once, so that it will be easier for you to understand, just you are required to run one command. Once you will get this complete project from me after joining as a member, just you require to run one command, php artisan migrate fresh seed, to get this complete project. Okay, so now I'm going to add this taxes column after shipping. And that of GST and product GST amount after price. That's done. So now let's do the next step. We are going to update the order model, the order data model to add these columns, these new columns. We are required to add in the fillable array as well. So here after shipping, we are going to add the taxes. And also I'm going to open that order item model. And in this order item model, we are going to add the product GST and product GST amount after SKU, size, color. Also, SKU column is missing, so that we are required to add here. Okay, make sure that all the columns are here: order ID, product name. Then after product name, oh, SKU is already there. Fine. SKU, then quantity, then price, then subtotal, then size, then color, and now the product GST and product GST amount. Product GST and product GST amount. Okay. So now we are going to modify the get card for checkout function in checkout service. And here we are going to add this code that will actually calculate the tax. Okay. And that code we are going to add before total numeric code. Before this code, we are going to add this particular code to actually calculate the tax. Okay. So after this, we are going to update this code as well, that in that we are going to add the plus taxes. Okay, so plus taxes is not there. The taxes that we have calculate here, okay, that we are going to add inside this. You can see discount valid plus shipping. Sorry, not this one, this one. Okay, this one we are going to add. Yes, we need to review our code. See here, discount valid and shipping and taxi. This one, taxi total that we have calculated from this code. Okay, and we have calculated from two things. One is the country, okay, delivery country, and another one is the weight. And these two things we are getting here. We are getting the address ID. From the address ID, we are getting the complete address details of that customer. And from that address details, we are fetching the delivery country. And if you will go inside this code, then you can able to understand these two things. One is the address ID, another one is the user data. Okay, from user data, we are getting here. You can see its address. Okay, and and we are calculating the shipping charges inside this. Okay, card and address. And here we are finally getting the weight also we are getting. And we are sum up with the weight, and then we are checking that how much total tax on that particular product. Okay, and that we are going to sum up, and that we are going to return to our card. Okay, so after this, we are going to modify the checkout service, create order from card. And here, after shipping, we are going to add here taxes, total taxes underscore total that we have just calculated. And here also order item create. Here also we are going to add these two to add their product GST and product GST amount. The columns that we have recently added, we are now required to fill up those columns. Okay, so after this, the final code is to add here the shipping charges. So we are going to add this div to show the shipping to show the taxes. Okay, after shipping, we are going to add inside the checkout blade file index checkout index blade file. Okay, here where we are showing the shipping. And we are going to check once. Here we're going to refresh here the checkout page. And you can see the shipping charges have been added here, pound 768. Okay, so we finally able to add the shipping charges. Okay, that we have added here. You can see the 12% shipping charges of the product. Okay, so we have see of this one 6400, 12% of 6400, because we are having the same product. So for this product we are adding the 12%. Okay, so we can straight away calculate the 12% of this one. So that will be 768, and that we are going to add along with the shipping charges. So the total is 7268. Here we are going to calculate it as well in calculator. Okay. So here you can see that the subtotal is 6400. So it's the 12% because this is the same product, and it's the 12% GST on this product. So I'm going to calculate the 12% of this. So it's 768. So this is the correct tax that we have added, 768 plus 100. It is the 868. So we are going to add this 868 to 6400. 6400 plus 868 and 7268. So it's fine, pound 7268. So the grand total is correct. Okay, so it's fine. And now we are going to place order with this amount so that we can check in the admin panel as well as in the my orders. Okay, so 7268 is the grand total, so that is correct. And now we want to show it in admin panel as well in the orders. 7268, the grand total. So grand total include the shipping charges, but we are going to show the shipping charges here around, sorry, taxes we are going to show after the shipping charges. So I'm going to open here the I'm going to open from here sources, view, admin, orders, and here index. Show is the order detail page. After shipping charges, we are going to show here the taxes as well. See here, GST amount that also we are going to show, and also the taxes we are going to show here. Okay, taxes after this shipping charges, we are going to show the taxes as well. Here, refresh it, and the taxi GST pound 768, and also product wise GST also we are going to show. Okay, so two columns we are going to add after subtotal. is the GST, another one is the GST amount. And here also we are going to show its details. Here now we're going to check GST is in percent, you can see, and GST amount. See, it's the 12% because the product is same, just the difference is of the size, and it's the 528 pounds for this one as it's of the two quantity and 240 pound for this one. Okay, and if we will sum up both, the total GST is pound 768, and that we have added to make the grand total as 7268. Okay, so we will also add this one in my orders as well. Okay, at the front end, if we will go to the my orders, this page also I'm going to open. Admin I'm going to close, and front orders show. Inside show I'm going to open this one, and here simply we are going to show here after shipping, just total we are going to show here. After shipping we are going to show this taxes. Okay, go to copy this div, paste here, just show here the taxes or GST, and here we are going to show here the taxes. Go to refresh, and here you can see that we have added the 768 pound taxes in the my orders as well, so that the user can come to know that how much taxes is added to the grand total. Okay, so I hope that you can able to do this one at your end as well. And if you want to get the complete source code of this Laravel 12 multi-vendor e-commerce series, and I want to tell you that after few videos, we are going to start working on the multi-vendor e-commerce. See, after one video, just the manual payment method, in the next part, we are going to work on the direct check and bank transfer. And after that, we are going to work on the multi-vendor system. We will start working on the vendor register and login. So very soon, see, we are going to speed up this project, and we'll finish this project within 1 month, because the Laravel 13 is around the corner. You can get this source code, just simply open this tech developers YouTube channel, and one new plan, it's almost free of cost, that you can get the source code. Just click on join, and you can add your membership as a starter stack developer. We have recently launched the new membership for this festive season, starter stack developer, and this is for the limited time only. The price is very, very less. It's the minimum price so far for the channel. We have never introduced such a minimum price. Okay, even the basic plan is expensive, and this one you can get the Laravel 12 source code and the support. Once you will get any issue, just you are required to email to me, okay, at this techdevelopers2 at the rate of gmail.com, and I will help you to resolve your issue and will provide you the correct source code. Okay, so you can join this channel, and it's for the limited time only. You can join and get help for your Laravel 12 source code. I will make sure that you will not stuck anywhere, and you can able to complete your college project, or you can able to complete your project if you are working in any company, or if you are a student and making your own website. And you can always subscribe free of cost to get all the updates. So that's all for now. Have a nice time. Goodbye.